Y'all, Joe here from Southern Coastal Cooking. Tonight we are going to try some stuff. A buddy of mine who goes up to Indianapolis and all that for the races and the bike riding and everything like that told me about this steakhouse up there. It's called St. Elmo. And he was telling me about this super spicy shrimp cocktail sauce they had. So man, you got to try this stuff. You got to try it, got to try it. I said, okay, all right, I'll give it a try. So also, when I went to the website, I saw they also have they're a steakhouse, I believe, and they've got a world famous seasoning, steak seasoning and stuff like that. So I'm going to give that a try too here tonight. We'll make this a twofold review on these steaks. I got 3 little USDA prime fillets here. And I'm going to put a little bit of this, oh man, it's really good olive oil, you know, that macaroni company, Pennsylvania, macaroni company. The good stuff here. Just ladle some of that over these bad boys and just kind of paint them down. You know, this just helps the rubs to stick, puts a fabulous little sheen on the steaks, helps it brown up a little bit. So we're going to kind of rub them down like that. And oh yeah, got some fresh Mississippi Gulf shrimp that we're going to boil up here a little bit, have a side with these steaks. We're going to try that Elmo's cocktail sauce with. So anyway, we're going to take some of their steak rub or whatever you want to call it, all-purpose stuff, and we're just going to sprinkle a little bit here on these steaks and get them coated up somewhat. They say this is some fine stuff, so we're going to try it. We're going to give it a try on the steaks. Like I said, I can't wait to try the shrimp cocktail, but they say this stuff's good too, so let's just sprinkle it on here and give them a little coating here. And normally I use that my Oak Ridge steak crust rub. It's really, really good. And that stuff's fantastic. But we're going to try this time and see what it's all about. Because I want to do the cocktail sauce for sure. What in the world? Not too much on that one. Anyway, a little bit of this there. Should be good. So, let these steaks just sit here, you know, just get all happy with this rub and everything like that on them. Just let them chill for a little bit and heat up the grill. Y'all, now I got the steaks rubbed down with that Elmo's the steak rub seasoning. We're going to go ahead and get started on the shrimp boil part. I'm just going to start heating the water and everything. What I would like to do is put some, put some shrimp boil in there. Let me show you. I've got one little pack of some of this Louisiana, just whatever, shrimp, crawfish boil. I mean, shrimp have a great flavor anyway, but I like to add a little kick to them. Open this up somehow. Alright. Bust that open, put that in there. That'll be good. Okay. And then, before it gets all over the counter, ooh, watch me kill me. Then I'm going to put a little bit of this liquid, that Rans. Put that in there, here it goes. And that, should burl and get everything all happy. We just basically bring it to the simmer hot right now, get it boiled and get ready to put the shrimp on because they'll take no time. Alright y'all, while this the shrimp bowl heats up and everything, let's go out to Napoleon, get it cranked up, get it ready for the steaks. Here we go. Y'all, out here at the Napoleon, I get it heating up. I'm just going to probably put these on the main griddle tonight. We'll go ahead and just put them on here. And Napoleon just does a great job, I'm telling you what. Also, we go ahead and put them on here kind of indirect, so to speak. Turn this side pretty much all the way down. I'm going to put them over here to the right. And as soon as I can figure out my brake fell down, I'm going to grab that. Alright y'all, I'm going to get these on here now. There we go. And beauties just like that. Oh yeah, just let them sit there and sear for a minute on that side. Then we'll flip them over in just a second. But oh, they're going to be good. Yes, sir. Y'all, want to go ahead and give these a flip. A couple minutes. Zoom y'all in here just a little bit so you can see a little bit better about what's going on this Meatsman's grill. that right there. Yes, sir. Got a nice little sear there on that side. That's good stuff right there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna been a couple minutes on that side. Now what we're gonna do is turn them just like this on the tip side. Can, but they'll stand up. Now, some of them will, some of them won't. You have to kind of put them together, do them to work like this. Come on now, stand up there, boy. There we go. So you got that working. Just let them cook a little bit. Just slow cooking. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set these up for what I call the reverse butter sear. I'm gonna take these steaks. You know, they're still very, very rare. I'm gonna set them over here in this foil. Okay? And then what we're gonna do, hopefully y'all can see here, I'm gonna wrap them up right there in this seal with this butter and everything. And we're gonna let them rest for a bit. Take them off the grill. Set them over here to the side. I'm gonna let the power sear burner over there heat up while we go inside and deal with the shrimp. I'm gonna show you about this. All right, so we got the water in here. It's boiling now. That's what we want to see. Go ahead and turn it up to high. I'm gonna get my shrimp and we'll dump those in there. Let it boil just for a minute or two. Because that's all they need, y'all, really. It's got a little bag of shrimp. Good old white Gulf shrimp right here. Pour them in there, all right? And like I said, you'll see, you know, when they start to float to the top pretty much. I'm gonna set the timer for about 3 minutes, which is really not much use of the timer. But like I said, you're just boiling these shrimp till they pretty much float up here and get nice and pink. And we're gonna pour them off and strain them, okay? Not for long. Don't boil them for long. See how they're just starting to pop up, starting to float, y'all? That means they're done. That's all you need. It took us about 4 minutes, you know, cooking these shrimp. You don't want to overcook shrimp, for sure. I'll show you what we're going to do. We're going to go over here and pour them in this strainer. Then I'm going to pour some ice over them. Like I did there, and that gets them to stop cooking, let them cool down some. So the steaks have been over here, just sitting here, just basically resting in this butter. That's what I'm explaining my reverse sear butter sear process. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pour them onto a plate here and just look at that. I mean, all that butter and all that goodness right there. We're going to put a sear on them with that good butter on there. It's going to really help with the sear and all that good stuff. Almost like you blackening a piece of meat or something. So we're going to take it over here. Show y'all here. And they're still nice and rare and just wonderful, juicy. We're going to put that right there and just sear that bad boy for, you know, probably, you know, no more than about 30 seconds or so aside. You know, maybe about a minute, just enough to get a nice sear on there. And like I said, so you're just going to sear that wonderful butter taste in there. Just blacken it, almost like you're, you know, blackening there with that just super heated butter. It's going to be so, so good, y'all. So we'll go ahead and turn this. I'll show you what the kind of sear. See how it just did that wonderful sear right there? That's beautiful right there. Look at that, just that searing that butter right onto that steak. That's nice. That should be good enough. I'm gonna go ahead and take this one off. Look at that. That sear just perfect right there. Still got, you know, the nice rareness there in the center. I'm gonna put it back on the plate, let it rest, and go with the rest of them. So I believe these other two are done here. We got nice sear marks all around on them. That's what we want. Like I said, sear that wonderful butter and all that good flavor in there. And I'm going to take these off, let them rest. All right, y'all. So I'm going to sit down to dinner here. Look at this. I've got my shrimp over here. Cocktail. It's cocktail sauce. So I'm going to try this. This is St. Elmo. And we'll try that, man. It's going to be great. Now I put their seasoning on my steak and on the potato and everything else like that. So first off, I'm probably going to try the shrimp. Because that's the cocktail sauce. Oh look, Boom, here's one that's peeled. So let's go ahead, give it a try. This St. Elmo's famous cocktail sauce. Man, oh man. Oh, wow. Ooh. Man, that's got some kick to it. Try it again. Oh yeah. Oh, that's some real kick. That's awesome. I gotta try this on raw oysters. Man, it's some kick. That's some good cocktail sauce right there for sure, man. I get to cut into the steak now. Okay, let's try the steak now. Remember, we're seasoning it with this seasoning here. See what it's about. Pretty good. Definitely some garlicky, paprika, a little bit of sea salt or something like that. I'm gonna give it another try. In fact, what I'm gonna do, y'all, just to see, I'm gonna sprinkle a little bit on this bite of steak, a little more of the essence of it. There it goes. Not too much here. Pretty good. Y'all, so again, I just want to comment on this seasoning, the steak seasoning, all purpose. Give it one more taste here on camera. Really, really good. Not too salty, and that's what I was afraid of. Really got some, it says some onion coming through, or some garlic. Just enough black pepper there. Just that kind of kick. Just a nice, mellow kind of steak seasoning. Nothing too harsh, nothing too much taking over flavor. And with the cocktail, man, I mean, wow. Ooh, and the smell. You can just smell that horseradish in there. The big pieces and everything. You got to keep it cold. You know, I ordered it. It came in the mail hot, but I put it in the refrigerator. It's stored in the refrigerator for maximum heat. So, really cool stuff, y'all. If you're ever up there, their way, I'm gonna definitely have to stop by in Indianapolis, you know, Indiana, and try the Elmo Steakhouse. But you can order the stuff yourself online. Go to their website. I'll put a link down at the bottom. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. Please like my videos, sub my channel, and all that stuff. Check the description box for links to stuff that I have in the videos where you can buy it and stuff like that. Thanks y'all so much. God bless. Have a good night.